Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for being part of our program. Here we are together again on the radio. Brandon, a man who I believe is clueless, wrote in for some advice, a 3-line email. Here it is. I have this girl who is my best friend. And her boyfriend does not like me talking to her. He told her yesterday that he forbids her to talk to me. Just need some advice, man. You're a fan, Brandon. Brandon. You know, there's more than one reason a girl cannot be your best friend. One is, why do you need chicks as friends, okay? But that's beside the point. If a chick is your best friend, one day a boyfriend or a husband is likely to come along and say, honey, I don't know who this Brandon is, but you're going to have to cut him off. This is ridiculous. He's calling our house. He's coming over. I don't like it. And I must tell you, I would not like it. If I'm with a woman whose best friend is a guy or several guys, guess what? I'm out. Out. That is trouble. It can be trouble in any number of ways. Let me give you a list of the ways. The unrequited love trouble. The guy who is the best friend because he doesn't know how to close the deal. He doesn't have any game. So he stands around mooning after a woman. They are friends. Friends, they are friends. He's just waiting for a crack to appear. By the way, how often is the girl your best friend when you're hot for her and she spends her time telling you about her boyfriend or the guy she went out with last night or the guy she's going out with tomorrow night or the guy she used to go out with, everybody but you? She became your best friend because you're not attractive to her. And you have knelt down and accepted that. Do you really want to be a friend of somebody who became your friend because they didn't know how to get rid of you? And the reality is they're just not attracted to you. I mean, let's face facts. This is a question I've asked many times. What is the difference between a friend and a lover? What's the difference? And if we're talking about opposite sex situations like yours, Brandon, a friend is a guy you don't want as a lover. Don't you have any self-esteem? Don't you have any personal integrity? Imagine that. You became her friend because she has absolutely no interest in you physically. At all! You like that? Here's another issue. No doubt, she came to you and said, I'm forbidden to talk to you, and then she planned on stopping talking to you. If she were a real friend, Brandon, would she ever stop talking to you? Could you ever get somebody to stop talking to their best friend? You couldn't. I mean, if I'm her, and the boyfriend comes up to me and says, I forbid you to talk to Brandon, the first thing I'd say if I were her is, F you. That's my best friend. Tell you what, you accept Brandon as my best friend or we're through. What kind of best friend is that? The kind who, once she meets a boyfriend, gives you a good knee to the groin. She was never your best friend, Brandon. Never. You were what I call a placeholder. We call in the radio business a needle mover. You were there to fill her empty hours until she met Mr. Right. And once she met Mr. Right said, you can't talk to Brandon anymore. And she's like, oh, okay, honey, I'll tell him. That's it. That's how much of a best friend you were, Brandon. I'll just call him up and tell him, don't call me anymore. That's your best friend, Brandon? What does that say? What kind of best friend were you? You were never her best friend. You were her friend, a guy with a penis who could fill her time until she met somebody she was really attracted to. She's so attracted to him that she's willing to get rid of her best friend for it. Where were you on that scale? Where were you in that food chain? You were nothing. You were just somebody she could jabber on to and go to the movies with when she didn't have a date. The minute she found somebody she was attracted to, she gave you the boot. You can't have chicks as best friends. This is what happens. Isn't it?
Tom Leykis. Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-866.
I hate you, and that is why I have to listen to you, because you are right most of the time.
It's the Tom Leykis Show.
The Tom Leykis Show, 1-800-5800-TOM. It's Ray in San Diego on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Ray.
How you doing today, brother?
Do you care, Ray?
Of course I do.
Doing great.
Hey, buddy, I just had a comment about that last segment there. You were saying that the boyfriend was telling her she couldn't talk to him anymore. Maybe she just decided to, stop talking to him.
Well, that's also possible. But either way, this guy was never a best friend. You would never let a wife or a husband or a boyfriend or a girlfriend tell you who your best friend can be and who they can't. The only way that would happen is if they were never your best friend to begin with.
That is right. That is right. I've been in that same situation myself. It was before I started listening to you. And these days, I don't do that anymore.
Yeah. Yep, don't blame you, Ray. Thank you for the call. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Oscar on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, sir. How are you doing today?
Doing okay.
Right on. Good to hear. Tom, I was in the same situation that you're talking about this summer. I was with this girl. Her name's Annette or whatever. I know her name's not important. We would go out or whatever, and everything, go get something to eat, go see a movie, and she would just complain on and on about how this guy that she was with at the moment treated her and everything, blah, 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 was her shoulder to cry on. And I just realized that, I was just, that she was just using me and stuff, that it's like, okay, this is pretty pathetic. I'm not getting any. Meanwhile, this guy's the one who's, banging this girl that I want to get at. So, I don't know, what I chose to do is I just stepped up to the plate, and I just told her, I was like, straight up, I was like, you know what, I'm tired of this. I don't care about him. And as soon as I said that, I was like, let's talk about something else. She was all over me, man. She was all over me. It's kind of strange because the way I see it is the fact that I didn't care about this guy.
Yeah.
I guess I was now.
Well, you were no longer the girlfriend or the gay friend. You were now a guy.
That's right. But yeah, I just stopped being a pussy and. And at the end, I ended up banging her and then just saying, okay, that's it. I'm going. I'm gone.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Then you can go complain to somebody else about that.
That's right. Yes,
See, what you want to be the guy chicks complain about. You don't want to be the guy who listens to chicks complain about other guys. Because those guys are getting trim.
Yes, sir.
And you're not.
Yeah.
You want to be the guy they complain about. You want to be the guy they say, oh, exactly. This a-hole, Oscar. Exactly. That's what you want to be.
Yeah. Right on, brother. I just wanted to share that with you. Can you take me out with a bong hit?
Here you go, Oscar. (1-800-5800-TOM) is our telephone number. This is Andrew on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Andrew.
How you doing?
Do you care?
Oh, yes, I do.
I'm doing great.
Awesome. Yeah, I have a little problem. I'm a 20-year-old virgin, and I don't want to be a virgin anymore. This is not, like, something that's by choice, one of those religious things, you know. And, like...
You just don't have any game.
Yes, exactly. I have no game at all. And, like, I can never get past that, the friend part.
Well, the rule number one, never let a chick call you a friend. Never get close to her in that way. Ever, ever, ever.
Okay.
Never, ever.
All right.
That brands you as a sucker.
Mm-hmm.
What you tell chicks is, I've got plenty of pals.
All right.
I don't need any new friends. Thanks, but no thanks.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have them under the impression that you are busy. You got things going on in your life. You don't have time for chick friends.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, is that it? Or, like, is there, like, more? Because, you know...
Well, it's that attitude that is going to start to get you what you want.
Ah, okay.
Well, you are just a listener. I can tell. You're one of those who listens.
Yeah.
Just like the gay hairdresser, there you are listening to everything they say.
Uh-huh.
And they see you as the gay hairdresser. Do you understand, Andrew?
Yeah, I understand.
You have to stop being the gay hairdresser.
All right.
Start being a guy who's busy all the time.
Ah.
Even when you're not. You want them to think that.
Okay.
They don't want a guy who answers the phone on half a ring. They want what they can't have, Andrew. And you are too available.
Ah, now I'm seeing it. I see what I've been doing wrong.
Uh-huh. So you need to stop doing it.
You got it.
All right.
Can you take me out old school?
Of course I can. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Let's say hi to Kevin on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Kevin.
How you doing?
Doing okay.
Tom, I have to go against you. I think you're wrong.
How so?
I've had a best friend that's been a girl for over 20 years.
How does it feel to know this is someone who is not attracted to you in any way?
She's like my sister. I'm not attracted to my sister either.
Pal, the point is, she's not attracted to you. Who cares about you?
But she's hot.
That's how women choose their guy friends. Take a look at them. These are all the guys they're not attracted to.
I have to disagree there, Tom.
Oh, so she is attracted to you, but she won't have sex with you. Is that what you're saying?
Right.
So she told you, I am attracted to you.
Yes. We've been...
But I don't want to ruin what we have.
Right, exactly.
Come on.
She's been she was my best man at my wedding.
She was the best man at your wedding?
Yep.
That's pathetic. Pathetic.
Tom,
don't you have any male friends? What are you, crazy?
I do have male friends, but not as close as my best friend.
Oh, my God. You're making me sick.
Tom, you say there's an exception. I'm the exception.
Well, there could be exceptions, but I got to tell you, it makes me sick.
And I'll tell you, when I went through my divorce, I stayed at her house. She had a boyfriend. I stayed at her house. We slept in the same bed.
Why didn't you just nail her?
She looks like a sister to me.
Oh, stop. She's not your sister.
But to me, she's like a sister.
I'll step in and do her for you. I have no qualms about it.
Tom, I respect you, but today you're wrong.
You think so, huh?
I think so.
All right, Kevin. You go on living in denial. That's fine. 1-800-5800-TOM. Joseph on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
I'm okay.
Okay, Tom, I got a question. Now, what if the chick tells you, you know what, let's start as a friend, and then if it works out, it works out.
Here's what she's saying to you. I'm not attracted to you.
But she's saying no. She's not saying no. She's saying...
She's not saying no because she doesn't want to hurt your feelings.
Okay, but at the same time, she's trying to get to know me.
No. Because if she was really hot for you, She'd do a complete stranger, believe me.
She would do a complete stranger?
She would do a complete stranger if she was hot for her.
But you know how chicks are. They want to take their time.
Let me ask you a question. If she met Tom Cruise, do you think she'd say, ooh, I have to think about that, Tom? Let's get to be friends first.
Yeah, but that's Tom Cruise.
That's my point. That's my point. Or any hot guy. She wouldn't put him through the ringer. She wouldn't make him jump through hoops. If she was hot for you, she'd have sex with you. She's not hot for you.
Okay. So, the when they say, okay, I want to get to know you, that's they're saying.
Tell them to send you an email. You'll answer any questions they have. Thank you.
I see.
That what they want you to do is spend money on meals and drinks and nights out and stuff like that. And they'll be happy to spend time with you until they find somebody they are attracted to.
But what if, in the beginning, you tell them, you know, I don't want to be a friend, but if you just want to be a friend to get to know me, then it's
again, if she was hot for you, she wouldn't have to get to know you.
Oh. Okay. I think maybe a couple of drinks I'll be hot for her.
Well, you're hot for her already. She's not hot for you.
I see. Okay, I got your point, Tom.
Got it?
I got it. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate the call. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Colin in San Diego, you're on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, how you doing, man?
Great.
I just have a comment. I think it's kind of absurd to say you can't be friends with a chick or to say that if you're friends with a chick, that automatically means that she's not going to be attracted to you.
That is the reason she's your friend.
No, but I'm saying, like, I'm friends with a couple girls right now that are, like, super hot.
Right. Well, let me ask you a question. Do they have boyfriends?
I've had sex with before.
You've had sex with them already?
Yeah.
Well, clearly they didn't like the sex because they just want to be your friend.
No, I don't have sex with them anymore because, like, I'm into having sex with more than other girls, with, like, more than just them.
Right.
And so I don't have sex with them anymore because I want to go out and date other chicks. And
why did you stop having sex with them?
Because I prefer to be out dating other chicks and not just them.
Well, so date them all.
Because they would want to be monogamous with me.
All right. So why do you need to be friends with them?
Because
don't you have friends?
I have plenty of friends, but I'm saying... Like,
why do you need chick friends?
Well, I'll give you one good reason is, like, definitely if you're out at a bar and you have two hot chicks that you're friends with, the chances of you meeting other girls is, like, way more.
I see. So they go out to bars with you and help you meet other chicks?
Well, they don't, like, help me consciously, but, I mean, yeah, if you're out at a bar... I mean,
let's review,
If you're out at a bar and you surround yourself with, like, other hot women...
Let's review.
Obviously,
so what you're saying is these chicks who would like to have a monogamous relationship with you are willing to go to bars with you while you meet other chicks?
Yeah, no, well, I mean, not...
How stupid are they?
No, not specifically for that reason. They like to go out with me because I'm a lot of fun, and they like to hang out in bars. So we all go out together because we are good friends. And when we're out at the bars, if I happen to meet other girls... Well,
if they're such good friends, why don't you tell them why you're going out to bars with them?
Oh, I do tell them that, and they know that. But
so they know that. So why are they... If they want... Let me understand. They want a monogamous relationship with you, but they're willing to go to bars with you and help you meet other chicks, and you've told them that.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that they want a monogamous relationship with me right now. In the past, like, one of my good friends, a girl... I'll use her name, Lauren. I had sex with her about 6 years ago. She wanted to take that to a further, like, point in the relationship. She wanted to be monogamous with me. I decided that I didn't want that with her. However, we still remain friends because she's a great girl. She's a lot of fun. She's hot. She's cool to hang out with. And we go out to bars together. We party. We hang out. She's a great girl. And
doesn't she ever get drunk and go, Colin, I want you?
Yeah, of course she does.
Why won't you be with me?
But my point is that, like, I think it's kind of silly for you to say that there's nothing that being friends with a hot girl can offer except for having sex with her.
A hot girl who is your friend will stop being your friend the minute a guy comes into the picture.
Well, I don't know what you mean by that.
What kind of friend is that? The new guy comes in and says, who's this Colin? You slept with him? He better not call here anymore. You better tell him to stay away. That's what they do.
No way, dude, because I've like been friends with these girls for a while. And
I don't care.
The guys in the past, and the guys know that I'm...
I'll tell you what, if I were dating a chick and she said that you had sex with her a long time ago, I would tell her, you either stop talking to him or stop talking to me.
Well, that's because then that means you're probably an insecure dude.
It don't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what the reason is. You know what? We're not talking about me. I'm telling you what she would do.
No, because
I'm telling you what she would do.
Oh, it totally matters what the reason is.
She would stop talking to you if she had to choose between continuing a relationship with me and continuing to talk to you. Unless she still wanted you. Then she'd choose you.
No, because, I mean, I don't think that I would have to be put in that position because...
Well, you haven't had it yet. You're only 25, Colin. Believe me, this will happen. Just like Brandon, who wrote in. Brandon, who wrote in. The guy who wrote the email, it's happening to him right now.
Well, that's probably because he's a loser, man. I'm just saying that.
Well, but that was his best friend, and that's my point. Best friend.
No, I'm not. I'm just all I'm saying is that I can be very close friends with a lot of girls.
Oh, sure you can.
That I don't think it's like silly, or I don't think it's.
Well, maybe you can, but I just don't see why.
1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866.
Yeah, I don't believe that chivalry's dead. I just think it's wounded. I'll open a door for a woman, but by the same token, I'm expecting something in return.
Yeah, see, I open a door for a woman if I think she's about to unzip my fly.
It's the Tom Leykis Show.
Tom Leykis Show from Los Angeles. 1-800-5800-TOM. That's our telephone number. A reminder to our friends in DFW, we got a bunch of emails from you guys. A bunch. And you said, when are you guys going to bring Boys Night out to the Metroplex? And we did the homework. We signed the deal. And Boys Night Out is coming to the Majestic Theater in Dallas on Friday, December 2nd at 8:30 at night. That's right. I'm your MC for this show. Bobby Slayton's our headliner. John DeResta and Steve Brewer fill out the bill. And Boys Night Out is outrageous, over-the-top stuff said on stage we could never say on the radio. Never. We say it in front of an audience that's all guys. You will not bring the old battle axe. You will not bring the bitch. You will leave her at home. No wives, no girlfriends. You will not bring ex-girlfriends, future girlfriends, mistresses, hookers. You will not bring strippers. You will not bring anybody. We have eye candy for you to look at. You'll see what we have for you, believe me. And you've heard people who've been to the show talk about it and talk about how outrageous it is, and it is. Half the fun of this show is seeing and being a part of an audience that is all guys. As the MC of this show, that's been the most fun, to be standing on a stage of 2,000 guys. How great is that? Amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's totally outrageous. By the way, there's no age limit. So if you're not old enough to come to a Lister party, you can come to Boys Night Out with this proviso. It's really raunchy. So you want to bring your kids, you want to bring your nephew, your son, male cousins, whatever, you can do that. But it's raunchy, baby. Tickets are available right now if you call Ticketmaster. Right now, 214-373-8000. 214-373-8000. Or you can order online at Ticketmaster.com. That's Ticketmaster.com. All of this information is contained at our website, BlowMeUpTom.com. This is a show you don't want to miss. It already sold out in L.A. Over 2,000 people in Seattle, an unbelievable crowd. Riverside, California, huge crowd as well. Just amazing, the response we've gotten. You don't want to miss Boys Night Out. It's one night only, Friday, December 2nd at the Majestic Theater in Dallas. And again, we may film our DVD right there that night, and you'll be a part of that, too. So call 214-373-8000 or go to Ticketmaster.com for Boys Night Out in Dallas at the Majestic Theater, Friday, December 2nd, 1 month from today. 214-373-8000. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. This is Kristen on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Kristen.
How are you today?
Great.
I listen to you every day. I think you're awesome.
Thank you.
I wanted to let male listeners know that I am not their friend unless they have girlfriends, and I'm waiting for the opportunity to bang them.
There we go.
Because I decide within the first 5 minutes whether or not the guy is worth it.
You've got plenty of friends. You don't need any new friends.
Exactly. If he's hot, I'll decide faster that I'm going to bang him. But if he's average, I might give him 5-10 minutes to win me over.
Right. And that's it. And then it's done.
That's it.
And it has nothing to do with lobster or champagne or cash or any of that, does it?
Even if I can't stand him, I'll know whether or not I'm going to bang him.
Right. That's what the guys need to know. And these fools who become your friend, or they want to be your friend, they just don't have any game.
Yeah, I call them my gay male friends that aren't gay.
You just call them your gay friends. Because it's so gay. A guy who wants to be friends with a chick. Gay, gay, gay.
Yep, I'm just waiting for the...
Nothing wrong with being gay, but those guys are gay. They don't even know they're gay, but they're gay.
Well, it's stupid to act like you're gay if you're not gay.
Right.
Thanks,
exactly. Kristen, thank you. Dan in San Diego, you're on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Yeah, how you doing? First-time listener here.
Thank you, Dan.
I just got, my opinion personally is I don't feel that a guy can't have a best friend, a girl as a best friend, without deep down inside he wants to get with her.
Right.
And that's just the nature of the beast, honestly.
That's right.
You don't see like the male lion that just hangs out with a female lion. Just
right.
Like the best bud. It just doesn't work like that.
I know.
And then that's kind of weird about that one guy calling his best man was a girl.
Yeah. What is she, a lesbo? What's the deal there?
That's what I'm thinking, because what's his wife thinking? She is a lesbo, and she likes the best man. Because I just can't understand, like, what's she thinking? Like, whoa, that's your best man? That's another chick.
By the way, I love that term, lesbo. You know, it's so retro. I love it.
It's always good. But, yeah, that's just my opinion on it. A guy can't have a girl as a best friend without deep down inside. He wants to hit it. And the first chance he gets, he's gonna. But like the guy that with the email, Brandon or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
That's all he was. He was just someone to hang out with. I agreed until she found someone worth it.
Right.
And then now
she needed a guy company until she found a real guy.
Right. Right.
You right about that?
Yeah.
Thank you, Dan.
All right. Thanks a lot. Take care.
Appreciate the call. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Louis on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Tom.
Louis.
How you doing today?
I'm okay.
You didn't ask me if I care or not.
No, but the show does not follow a script, Louis.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. Well, Tom, I'm in a little situation here. I'm about 23 years old, and
well, first of all, before we start, you got to turn the radio off, Louis.
Okay, turn the radios off now.
Completely off.
A rookie guy calling in for the first time.
I can tell.
But I love you. Anyways, yeah, 23 years old, just, been with this girl for about a year and a half. And
a year and a half, is she your girlfriend?
Girlfriend.
Strike one.
Excuse me?
Strike one.
Yeah. Is it wrong of me for even being in love?
Yes.
At 23, of course, right?
In lust, maybe, but not in love.
Okay. Well, I think then I'm wrong there. But, yeah, I got her pregnant. And
really? And what kind of condom were you using at the time?
Well, at that time, obviously, I wasn't using any.
Strike two.
Excuse me?
Strike two.
Strike two.
Are you a new listener, Louis?
Not really.
Not really. So you've heard me talk about not having a girlfriend at 23.
Yes,
You've heard me talk about using condoms 100% of the time.
Yes, I have.
But you thought you knew more than I did. Is that right?
Yes, I did.
And did you?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't, did you?
I guess I had to learn the hard way.
Oh, boy. Well, you know how hard this is going to be? The date of your last child support payment, you're going to be 42 years old!
Well, that's what they say.
That's what it is.
That's what it is, exactly. So I'm just wondering if what's the best way to go around it, or just the best way to deal with it.
What do you mean, go around it?
I'm not really go around it.
Did you ask her to have an abortion?
I did. I thought that would have maybe been the best idea just because of my financial status right now. I just don't...
It's the best idea, period. You're 23.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be having kids.
Even if I've already had 3 abortions in my past...
Who cares? I've had 4. So what?
Do it again. Why not?
What do you care?
Just, maybe when I do have time to have the kid, it won't happen, or, it just backfire on me for...
Pal, what are you, superstitious?
I think so.
Ugh.
Well, you know what, Tom? All I know is that I'm going to keep hearing your show, and, you know, I agree with you with a lot of things, and I disagree with you with the little things. But overall, man, you're a good man, and I know I'm doing the wrong thing, but I'm definitely going to try to make the best out of it.
Oh, have you tried a Hail Mary yet, Louis?
No, I haven't tried a Hail Mary.
Why not?
You know what? I haven't came around it.
What do you mean you haven't came around it? You haven't came around it. What do you mean?
What is that? What is exactly a Hail Mary?
Yeah, haven't you ever heard us talk about the Hail Mary?
No, I haven't.
When you tell your girlfriend how much you love her?
Just play the other role, the opposite, kill her with kindness?
Yeah, tell her that one day the plan is you're going to get married, you're going to have kids, you're going to have a house with a white picket fence. Well, right now you're not financially set. If she has the abortion now, down the line, you'll have kids with her, you'll get married, you'll be living happily ever after, it'll be wonderful.
Yeah, I hear you, Tom.
And then you get her to have the abortion. Then when she has the abortion, you kick her ass out.
And you know what? I've sort of been feeling that way a little. Like
I don't stop feeling, start doing.
Gotcha. Well, I'm definitely gonna listen to you and try to push that forward. So.
Well, no, you don't just push it forward. You do it tonight, Lou.
Well, I'm gonna, Tom. You're the man, bro, and I'm gonna. As soon as I see her, I'm gonna pitch it at her again, and hopefully.
But that's how you pitch it, Louis. Lead her to believe that one day you will marry her.
Nice.
And you will have a kid with her at that time. When the two of you have money put away so you can get a down payment on a house. You live in SoCal. Houses are so expensive right now. It's going to take time to put money away for a down payment. You want to start off with a clean slate. You want that kid to have clothes and food and a good place to live. You don't want to be living the way you're living now with a kid.
Oh, no, not at all.
So you tell her that. But the thing is, once she has the abortion, then you kick her ass.
You're the man, Tom.
You drop kick her through the uprights, baby.
I'm gonna do that, brother.
All right.
Can I get taken out with the bong hit, please?
Yes, of course you can.
Thank you, Tom.
Leykis. Leykis. 1-800-Tom.
I think you're a misogynist.
A what?
A misogynist.
A misogynist. What is that?
That's a person who doesn't like women.
A misogynist.
M-I-S. Well, I don't want to spell it. Let me tell you what I called you.
Can you spell it?
Yes, I can.
Really? Go ahead.
M-Y-S-G-O-N-I-S-T-I-C.
Misogynist.
Yeah.
The Tom Leykis Show.
The Tom Leykis Show from Los Angeles at 1-800-5800-TOM. This is Elizabeth in Portland, Oregon on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
You have to pardon my voice. I still have a touch of laryngitis.
All right.
Hang with me here. How are you doing today?
I'm busy hanging.
How can I help you?
You called me, dear.
Well, let's get started on this conversation. It's rather important, I think.
I've been waiting 25 seconds for you to get started.
Where would you like to start? How a woman,
I don't know what you're calling about. How would I know where to tell you to start?
A woman's self-esteem needs to be maintained even after the birth of her children.
By whom?
She's married or
By whom?
Whether married or not.
By whom?
She needs to be wined and
Are you reading this off a card? By whom?
She needs to be wined and dined.
Dear, are you reading... Wait, stop. Stop. Are you reading this off a card?
Whom correctly?
Are you reading this off a card?
Are you using whom correctly?
Are you insane?
I have been certified, yes.
You're certified mentally ill, are you?
However, I feel much better now.
You do, even though you're still insane.
Insane?
Now, let me ask you this question. Did you write everything down that you were going to say and start reading it off a card? Is that what you're doing?
I'm more of
Well, why is it when I attempt to have a conversation with you, you just talk right over me? I'm waiting for an answer, dear.
I'm listening to the silence so that I don't talk over you.
So you are insane, right?
I like to sing.
Dear, did I say I was looking for people to call in and sing?
I couldn't sing on the radio. Not live.
I really suggest you call a mental health professional. And you've got children over there?
Actually, they're older than I am.
They are. So they're not your children.
Well, yeah. Well, they came out of me.
They came out of you.
I did birth my children, yes.
How about you give us your last name and your home address so the Child Protective Services can come over and pay you a visit?
Well, if they'd like to babysit while somebody wined and dined me for an evening...
Oh, that's fine, dear. I'll tell you what, you just give us your last name and your home address.
It depends on what last name you're going to go by. The children's last name?
Yours, dear. The one on the doorbell in front of your house.
This establishment does not come with doorbells.
You're insane.
I didn't tell them not to.
I just want people to know what kind of insane neighbors they have, and you're one of them.
The Tom Leykis Show.